Here are some of the most important periods in English literature. Old English Anglo-Saxon period. This period is characterized by its use of Old English, a language that is no longer spoken today. Some of the most famous works from this period include Beowulf, the Wanderer and the Seafarer. Middle English period. This period saw the introduction of the Normans to England, which led to a blending of French and English cultures. This is reflected in the literature of the period, which often features both English and French words. Some of the most famous works from this period include the Canterbury Tales, Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, and Piers Plowman. The Renaissance. This period was inspired by the rediscovery of classical texts and ideas from ancient Greece and Rome. This led to a renewed interest in humanism, which emphasizes the importance of human reason and individual freedom. Some of the most famous works from this period include Shakespeare's plays, The Faerie Queene by Edmund Spenser and Paradise Lost by John Milton. The Neoclassical period. This period was influenced by the ideals of order, balance, and reason. This led to a focus on classic forms and genres, such as the epic poem, the tragedy, and the comedy. Some of the most famous works from this period include The Rape of Loch by Alexander Pope, Gulliver's Travels by Jonathan Swift, and The Seasons by James Thomson. The Romantic period. This period was a reaction against the neoclassical emphasis on reason and order. Romantics emphasized the importance of emotion, imagination, and individualism. Some of the most famous works from this period include lyrical ballads by William Wordsworth and Samuel Taylor Coleridge, Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, and Don Juan by Lord Byron. The Victorian period. This period was characterized by its focus on social reform and moral improvement. This led to a number of works that explored social issues, such as poverty, child labor, and women's rights. Some of the most famous works from this period include Hard Times by Charles Dickens, Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, and The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. These are just a few of the most important periods in English literature. There are many other periods and